Good afternoon. I thought some folks might be interested to see how I get my internet data. And there's 5 ways. Between the 5 of them, I have coverage from AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. This Togo unit on the back, I've had this since I began van life. It's made by Winegard, and it's the same, I believe, as Winegard Connect 2. It has inside it antennas, a modem, and a router. So it takes in the cellular signal and broadcasts it out as a Wi-Fi signal. So I have a fairly good distance around the van that is a Wi-Fi network. And I have a photo of the interior of the Togo. I will put that in here. The Togo sends out the Wi-Fi on just one band, 2.4 gigahertz, and that's a little slower than 5 gigahertz band, but the 2.4 is longer range, so that works well for what I'm using it for, which is mostly my cameras, my both inside and outside cameras, my alarm system, and also temperature alarm that will send me a message if the interior temperature gets too warm. When I first started with it, I had AT&T for the first year. Then I switched to T-Mobile, and this past summer I switched to Verizon. So right now I have a Verizon SIM card in there, and that plan gives me unlimited data. However, it is limited to about 5 megabits per second download speed, but it only cost me $30 a month, so that's not too bad. Let's look at number 2. This is my InstiConnect antenna. This is a directional antenna. It's mounted on a PVC pipe that's 3 foot long. I also have another 4-foot extension that I can put onto that to put the antenna 7 feet above the roof of the van to get a better signal when I need to. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Togo is powered by 12 volt. The InstiConnect is also powered by 12 volt power. And the interesting thing about this is that small black box coming down from the antenna mount, that is where the modem's contained. So the signal from the antenna to the modem is very short, resulting in very little signal loss. Then the cable that comes from the modem goes inside to the router is a USB cable. So the signal is digital at that point, and the system is really good because there's very little signal loss. The router for this puts out 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi bands, and right now the modem has the ability to hold 2 SIM cards, and right now I have an AT&T and Verizon card in there. The AT&T is an unlimited plan that's unthrottled. It's pretty awesome. It only cost me $20 a month. And the Verizon one is, again, like the Togo, it's limited to about 5 megabits per second download. And that one cost me $25 a month right now. This, because like right now I have it on AT&T. I've been getting some really good speeds with AT&T. I checked it earlier. It was about 130 some download and about 20 upload. I use this quite a bit for just kind of general everything, but I'll use it for TV watching. I'll use it for, you know, streaming movies, TV, laptop, just general pretty much everything. So that's number 2. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 is this cylinder up here. That is an omnidirectional antenna. Unlike the directional antenna, the omnidirectional takes in signal from 360 degrees. So you don't have to point this one. It just pulls it in from wherever it can find it. Since it's not as directed, it's probably not going to, you know, receive as good a signal, but it works pretty good. And this is connected to my Verizon Jetpack, and the Verizon Jetpack is powered by 12 volts also. And the Jetpack, I believe, puts out 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bands Wi-Fi. I keep it in the back of the van, pretty close by. The Jetpack, with my discounts, military, and they also, because my phone is on Verizon, they give me 50% off one device. So it brings the Jetpack down to a little over $17 a month. Not bad. It's an unlimited plan. However, the first 50 gigabytes per month is high speed, and then after that it throttles the speed down fairly slowly. And again, I use this pretty much generally for different things. If I see that one of the carriers has better signal and has better upload speed, and I want to upload a video, I'll do speed checks on them. And if one has, whoever has the best upload speed, I'll usually upload video with that. Okay, so that was number 3. Now, so far, all 3 of them, the Togo, the InstiConnect, and the Jetpack, were all powered by 12 volts. I also have a T-Mobile, this black box standing up there on my dash. It's a T-Mobile home internet gateway. And let's see if we can get a... If you touch it, push any button, it will... I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not. Let's see if we can get a picture of the screen. It's so bright, I don't know if we're going to be able to. Let me see if I can shield it, maybe. There we go. Okay, here it comes. Connected, it's got 4 out of 5 bars. Your connection is very good. Now, the thing with these home internet gateways, everything is in that box. The antennas, the modem, the router, it's all in there. And with just a regular AC 110 cord, you just plug it in and put it somewhere where it can get a good signal. And for me, up here in the front by the window is very good. You know, and it just connects and does its job very well. I have it configured. You can either leave it, the gateways on automatic, where they'll select either 2.4 or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi bands to connect to a device. Or you can go in and you can configure it to have it. Well, I actually have settings that I have an automatic setting that I could connect to and let it pick its own. Or I can connect to a 2.4 or a 5 gigahertz band, which I've set up in the configuration of it. This guy, like I said, he's powered by AC 110, so I have to have the inverter on to power him up. T-Mobile's been fairly reliable. I've had a good signal with them pretty much most places I go to, and this will pick up 5G signal. If it can't find 5G, it will revert to 4G. And this cost me $50 a month. It's a flat fee. There's no extra taxes or fees. Straight $50 a month, unlimited, and it's unthrottled also. And I use this quite a bit with my my TV streaming. And there's been months where I've used between 700 and 800 gigabytes of data through this. I've had really good speeds also with it, like upwards of 150 megabits per second download. And usually the upload speed is very good too, like 20, 30 up. So that's very good. I'm real happy with it. And that's his place where he lives right there now. All right, let's go on out here. I'll show you the back of the gateway. Right, this is the back of the gateway here. And you can see there's 2 Ethernet cord slots. So you can wire devices in by Ethernet if you wish to also. All right, so for this next one, I've got a towel here to keep the sun from shining in on inside. Let me just move him here. And let's go in. Okay. Turn some lights on. Not that we really need them right here. Okay, this is a Verizon home internet gateway. It's square, a little bit smaller, probably about half the size. Square white box. The white light on the front indicates that we're connected, the steady white light. And this is also powered by 110 AC. So you can see it goes up here and it's plugged in up here. Just regular cord. Same thing with the Verizon. Everything's contained in that box. So you just plug it in and put it somewhere. I've got it by the side door windows here, and it gets pretty good signal there. Yeah, so it is also unlimited data. However, when you read about this on Verizon's page about it, they tell you that to expect around 50 megabytes download and between 5 and 12 megabytes upload. And that's true. I've been getting right around, like, usually around 51, 52 down, and about 6 to 8 up. So that is true, but it is unlimited. And the good thing about this is it is only $25 a month, and that's, again, includes all taxes and everything. $25 straight price. I have this configured also that you can just leave it on automatic how it comes, or you can go into the configuration and you can set up separate 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi bands. So that's what I've done here. Now on this one, if you choose to set up the separate 2.4 and 5 bands, you can't have the automatic on also. On the T-Mobile, you can also have automatic band in addition to the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bands that you set up. But I like to be able to choose what I want depending on where I'm at in relationship to it. Most of the time I'm real close to the van, so I use the 5 gigahertz band because it's faster. And you might be wondering what's going on here. There's 2 small bungee cords there. You see they're connected right there, and that's what the pipe insulation is there to keep the metal clips from rubbing against the side of the gateway. And there's a little piece of pipe insulation in the back to hold it away from the stove. And that's just I put those on there to hold it when we're traveling so it doesn't move around. And actually I just leave them on there now. So that's that. Now let's just one other thing we're going to do here, and let's go in the back. I'll show you the Jetpack and the InstiConnect, because up to this point the Togo has everything contained in it. The both gateways are completely contained within their enclosures. The only two, the InstiConnect and the Jetpack, are back here, and we're headed back. Okay, hi, Elton. Okay, so here's the InstiConnect. This is the one that is connected to the directional antenna, and the signal from the modem comes in from the modem on the USB cable, and it connects in here. Then it has 4 antennas. 2 of them are for 2.4, 2 of them are for 5 gigahertz bands, and that's like really close back here. So I mean, you know, usually we're using it inside. And oh, and I also, it has wired connections here. So I have the TV directly connected by Ethernet. Yeah, and a couple other things too. And then over here, sitting on top a nose wipe tissue box, is the Jetpack. There it goes. And right now I'm getting 3 out of 5 bars, and oh, I have it unplugged. So the power's down to, what does that say, 14%. I gotta plug them back in. But yeah, this and this is the guy. He's got the omnidirectional antenna connected to him, and these are 2 leads coming in that go into the TS9 connectors. So let's plug them in here. See if I can. How can I hold this? Do it? No, I gotta sit it down here. We'll tilt it up and we'll see if you can see. But here's the this is a USB cable, and he just plugs in there. Okay, so now he's charging. He's making it's charging Jetpack. Okay, what's that say? Slow charging. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, and usually, I don't know why it's not getting the data right now, but usually it'll tell you right on there too how much data you've used. Every once in a while it doesn't have the connection or something to their system. Okay, so let's go on back out. I'm going to pause it. Okay, hey, put the shade back up, the shade towel. Wanted to show you the my steps broke yesterday. The bar here snapped right where it's joined at this rivet. Yeah, it snapped. So it's being held up now by a gummy vitamin jar. I'm going to have to get a new one. That one's lasted for almost 3 years. And it's done a good job. So just going to have to get a new one, I think. Because it's not real... It's okay, but, you know, it moves a little when the boys go up and down on it. So, you know, it feels kind of shaky to them. So anyways, that's something, you know, things break. All right, so in conclusion, I've got 5 different ways to get my data. It covers AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. 3 of the 5 are powered by USB. The 2 home internet gateways, which have been working everywhere I've went so far. You know, there's been no issue with the location that I'm using them in. And those 2, the 2 home gateways are powered by 110 volt AC. So that is it. I hope you guys all have a great day. Take good care. And we will talk to you later. Sleepy time. Afternoon nap time.